I actually think I may not be streaming you guys my sound, so let me check that. I'm not. Audio video cable close. I'll be right back. On. Correct. As always. Oh no, did it? Did it just reset everybody's? It might have. Whatever. We'll find out. Turn my camera on. I gotta share the desktop. You guys can't. Turn the PowerPoint on. Slideshow from beginning. You guys can see the PowerPoint now? Okay, good. All right. I think we're all ready to go. I'm going to hit intro. All right, so the show should be getting started. Cool. All right, I had to make sure that I refresh the picture. And I think the song's over. You guys ready? Oh, apparently everybody can hear me because my mic didn't turn off. So. Excellent. Oh, the cameras are messed up. I knew it would happen. Hold on. Did that fix it? It didn't. It almost fixed it. Because I had to restart Discord, it swapped Shayna and Patrick, so let me fix that here real quick. No. Right. We'll make sure that, everybody knows. Boop. All right, we're good. I fixed it. You're undeleted now. All right, everybody. Welcome to episode 21. I apologize for this taking so long to get started. The whole 2 minutes that we're late.
I think they'll survive.
I realized so right up until we had gotten this I didn't make the 4-person setup until about ago. So.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I had totally forgot that after the computer wipe, the 4-person setup wasn't built. So I rebuilt it real quick, because I'm fast like that.
Nice.
So,
pro.
Oh, 10 viewers right off the bat. How's everybody in chat doing today?
Hello.
Hello.
Dry throat killing me.
Made sure to go get plenty of water before the episode. Joining me today is Jason, Shada, and Patrick. Jason, how you doing today?
Fucking awesome. Exhausted, but awesome. Ready for some show. Just drank some caffeine.
Shada, you doing okay?
I'm exhausted and in a little bit of a snarky mood, so we'll see how this night shapes up.
I don't think that can do anything but improve the podcast. So,
I completely agree.
Patrick, are you in a particularly sassy mood today?
Sassy. That's one of many words that you could use to describe me. No, I'm doing all right. I just had a good little Christmas break vacation, and I'm recovering from a cold, but I'll be okay.
Awesome. Yeah. I know we're gonna have a hard time topping last week's episode because the shit sculptures are like the highest rated thing I've ever received feedback from for
That's
our
so
shows.
amazing.
But,
I was thinking we need to make a segment that or just do that every once in a while. That was a lot of fun.
find things that are made of poop.
Oh, you're talking about that?
Not really sure I want to do that.
No, not that.
I think I missed this. I need to go back and watch.
Yeah, there was an artist in Russia who was making like 11-foot tall roosters made of poop.
Nice.
Poop.
Yeah, and that was like I had like 20 different photos of things that he had made out of animal dung, and they're huge. They're all enormous. Luckily, he lives in like frozen Siberia, so the place that like the poop sculptures always stay pristine. All right, well, cover a couple things for podcast, sake. If you're checking us out for the first time, make sure to hit us with a follow. It is starting to get into the month, so if your Twitch Prime subscription comes up, remember to renew that, or if you haven't used it, feel free to jump it on us. We like that shit. I should have the new demos good to go now. Like right now, we should be running on all of our new Stream Elements stuff using things like this. Well, apparently it didn't show up. Super cool.
I can hear it.
Right. That's really lame. Whatever. Okay. I'll put the old alert box back on.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. That's supposed to be the thing. Oh, maybe it was hidden. Let me try it one more time.
We can't always have nice. We can have nice things only some of the time, but not all the time.
There it is. All right, it's working. That's what you should see on the stream there. But cool. So let's get into the news. As always, this is a podcast that bases all of its content on fair use. So if you find something that we've covered in here, it makes you mad that we covered it because you think you own news, think twice.
Go fuck yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Can you please just put a middle finger at the top of that?
Right, exactly. Yeah, I needed like a gif of some guy just doing this. Like all right. So, our first story is a tragedy. Apparently I forgot once again that we have a little banner at the top there. So that says tragedy, not just trage. So
Congrats, bro.
Truck spills 42,000 pounds of beer on West Virginia highway.
Oh no.
Beer, like just the liquid, or a beer in cans?
It is beer in cans.
What's the weather like right now? And I think Virginia, I think of hot weather. Oh my god, that's the smell.
Free chopper ride, send me this Star Wars conspiracy and I'll make sure it happens.
That is a tragedy. Loss of beer. I'm looking at it going, that's disgusting. Beer in cans?
On Tuesday, a tractor trailer in West Virginia accidentally spilled thousands of beer cans on the highway after the driver lost control of the vehicle and it crashed into a utility pole, causing it to overturn. So, this is shook as fuck beer, too. No one...
It's always a utility pole.
What kind of beer was it?
That's the question we need answered.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's take a look.
Is this really a tragedy?
Was it Bud Light? Then no.
Fake news.
Hey, Megan, thank you. It's 5:52. A driver suffers minor injuries after his cargo truck overturns, spilling a lot of beer in the process. Take a look at what happened. This is in West Virginia.
All right, hold on.
There were a variety of...
What's wrong with her face?
I secures lie right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yours
So
and champagne and beer.
nothing was really lost. But what's wrong with her face?
Was lost.
Does she look...
I don't know. She looks like a lizard person that pulled a real person's skin over her.
I was gonna say, does it look like she has some symmetry issues to you?
Yeah.
I feel like if you're 50, it's okay to look 50. You don't have to look like a 28-year-old, 50-year-old's face.
But I was
stretched
thinking the
over.
same
Don't
thing
say
as Jason.
28-year-old. She might rape you.
I was trying to say the same thing about Jason,
look
like
at
what
least
Jason was
30.
saying. That it looks like this is a person wearing a news anchor mask.
Yeah,
Like-
it is. It definitely is.
It's a news anchor suit.
Free Chopper says all beer matters. Journeyman Vader says this is 5,060 cans of beer.
Jesus. That's
Oh.
enough to get me drunk.
We'll be going on to that one. Don't worry about it. I wanted to make sure
I
we
saw a preview.
Yeah. But yeah, it's
The accident took place.
I mean,
Roads are backed up for
5,060
crews
cans of
to clean
Coors
up
Light can
everything
get, or
that
Light
was
can
spilled.
get like 4 or
The truck
5 people.
when the
no,
accident
Miller.
took place. A
Miller
woman was
and
inside
Terrible.
the truck when the accident took place.
I'm just
The
trying to
woman-
pause it. There we go.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's a ton of fucking Coors, right? Like I'm down with High Life, dude. I've had some nights where I've gone to Millertown, but
I've had some Coors Lights nights, man.
but it,
Dude, a fucking getting off a long ass shift with like a frosted ice cold glass of Coors. There's nothing that beats that really, except
Coors
for
is the
Coors
Yeah.
Light,
most
though?
other beers.
that's the beer you drink when somebody's like, "Hey, you want a
Coors
beer?"
Light, not Coors.
right.
And
Coors Light.
they open their fridge and there's one beer and it's the last Coors Light from the last party and that's your beer.
Right.
That's Coors Light.
I like Coors. The mountains turn blue.
All right. So our next story.
Well, that's the real reason to drink it.
Anyone who's been to a festival will have seen some astonishing sights, but perhaps none so such eye-opening sights as this holy man at a Hindu religious festival in India. So, can you guys tell what this guy's doing?
I think I know. He's pulling the truck with his nuts
Almost.
Yeah,
Or his dick.
There you go.
or his dick.
you know,
Yep.
Okay,
that's what I'm thinking.
I was very close.
This guy's
I
whole
think I've seen-
guru power is to pull stuff around with his wang.
Yep.
Alrighty.
That's not a power as much as it is.
Okay, I know
don't
plenty of drunk people that do that.
because it's the thing is
I'm
how
not-
do you discover that this is like your calling? Did you like tie something to your dick and just you were messing around and
Right?
you're like, hey, wait, I can hang a 5-pound weight off it. Let's see
This
if
is-
we can get to
this is-
6 pounds. Or was it some holy crusade where he's trying to get in touch with I don't know, the spirits?
What if it was in the middle of him giving advice to some fucking idiot that believes he's magical?
if you were magical, you could pull a truck with your dick? He's like, let's see. Okay.
Totally magic, guys.
Yeah.
Would it surprise you to hear this is probably one of the least shocking news stories to me that we've covered?
Oh, this is tame, man.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
softball.
Yeah.
Softball
Stop.
league.
That's a lot of people watching him getting pulled off by a truck. But no, yeah.
Right.
So this is just the first of many pictures of fucking naked gurus.
that we don't need to see, right?
I'm
Uh-oh.
guessing that he doesn't need to use.
It
his
crashed
wiener
PowerPoint.
anymore.
PowerPoint couldn't handle his
No!
holiness.
God damn it!
We got
It
Krishnan
was
holding
the
on.
Intel kernels.
So I'm guessing his dick is just become this spaghettified, stretched out, brown, curly pig's tail
I
at
think
this
you're
point.
thinking about it too much, Patrick.
I have an active imagination.
I'm so sorry.
he's gone past on the deep end.
I
I
like to use strong descriptive words.
Correct. Right, slideshow.
PowerPoint back online.
Just about to do
Alright.
from current presentation. Go. Open up. We got shit to do.
Open sesame.
Die again.
PowerPoint.
There we go.
Letting us down.
Yeah, I mean, why am I paying for this? All right.
Are you
So,
paying for it?
This is dude, $10 a month for fucking Office.
I did the same thing, so
Yeah.
I'm willing to talk. All right. So here he is.
Right. This guy is definitely pulling
Is
that
he
with
trying
his
to give
dick.
him? Does he wants somebody to give him a high five?
He's all
And
guys.
everybody's leaving him hanging.
I need a
But
power up.
But remember, he's pulling some little shitbox Indian branded truck that is
Oh.
basically the size of a horse. So
Right. I want one of those trucks so bad.
Right?
I would
You can
love
just
to.
carry anything in it. Chickens or people.
Right,
or
exactly.
like
It probably sounds like Chitty
part
Chitty
of
Bang
a
Bang.
horse. Yeah, it does.
It
All
could
right.
probably carry 8,000 chickens.
Actually,
8,000.
like it doesn't look like it, but really it's pedal powered.
There's like one of those little like pedal boat things on the inside.
Yeah, just like just below like the window where you can't see it.
And it's normally stacked with about 20 hay bales that are 12 times the height of the truck. And it's always leaning left and right down the street, just
Yeah.
barely.
Why is his tit censored? It's because you're actually not allowed to show nipples on Twitch. I mean, straight up, looked it up. Not allowed to show nipples.
That just made my nipple twitch.
There's secretly a child pedaling it. He's not pulling shit. That's nice. That's what I think.
All right.
That's easy.
Tylen, at it again.
Yep. So
That man does not need a gynecologist.
I love that headline so much because I have no idea
Yeah.
what Tylen was up to before I saw this.
many other things. All right.
Oh my
So this guy is getting the hot new procedure. Can you guys guess what it is? Don't look at chat. A lot of people in chat know what this is because they watch me put this
no
together.
worries. I've got my
But-
screen up, so I can't see what they say
Okay.
anyway.
So-
I'm guessing it has something to do with his balls.
'Kay.
This is the second ball-related comment I've made, but I don't know.
Right? Jaina, can you guess?
Dazzling.
Yeah. Bedazzling? That's pretty close.
Bedazzling.
That's awesome.
Jason-
Dazzling.
Jason, what do you think?
Getting Botox on his balls so they're smooth.
All right. And so for those of you in chat who do not know the answer, and for the rest of everybody here, this man is going through the penis whitening.
What?
What? A Bangkok clinic has drawn 100 men a month to its penis whitening service and has caused a stir in Thailand. With social media users both baffled and alarmed by the phallic fad. The Lilux Hospital, renowned for its body whitening expertise and a country obsessed with skin color, began offering the unconventional treatment 6 months ago after a male customer had complained of dark parts on his groin.
Jesus.
Did the guy complain? Notice this. The women never complained about their non-white penis, right?
Maybe they
It's
did.
not like
They've got a.
Yeah, you never
has
know.
to-
Yeah.
You don't know
No,
that.
this is I
That's
don't
an
know
assumption.
But
You
I-
don't even know.
We don't
Yes,
know anything without
that's
more
right.
information. This
I
is...
know
Also,
nothing.
what if it's like another guy saying it to another guy? It's Thailand, dude.
Hey, your dick's
Right.
looking a little brown. I just can't.
I got a little dark
Yeah.
spot there, Steve.
A
Yeah,
dark
you-
spot?
Hey,
Is it-
Steve, you're getting sunspots where I don't like you to have sunspots. I'd like you to go see the only kind of service that Thailand needs.
The procedure,
It's
which
like
uses
the kind of thing that stops them from getting laid. Like the girl sees this normal penis and says, "Oh, it's too dark."
very well could be.
I need to know more information. I need to know what their culture's like, I guess.
The procedure, which uses laser whitening, got wide play on Thai television and social media on Thursday after the hospital released images of a man undergoing treatment. We have to be careful because it's a sensitive body part. Adding to that most clients were aged between 22 and 55 years old, with many from Thailand's LGBTQ community. So it's very
that
possible
doesn't
another
make
dude
sense.
telling them to go get their
Called
dick
it.
whited. So
this.
So it is kind of like
So
bedazzling.
I was right. This is the guy saying
It's like
this.
bedazzling.
Women are not asking for this. That's my uninformed opinion.
the last hospital, or the same hospital,
Like
stirred
the
controversy last year for a touting beautification treatment called a 3D vagina, in which the customer's own body fat is used to make genitalia more plump.
Ugh,
Finally,
that sounds disgusting.
The
all
whitening
I
service.
wanted was some more plump pussy.
I know, right? Who goes out there and just like, I just really want my pussy fatter? I guess it's probably some people.
Oh my god.
I think I need, or the whitening service costs around $650 for 5 sessions, and they were quoted with saying,
That's
"I
not
think
too
it's a
bad.
good market to enter since we offer the ultimate body treatment to our clients, either men or women. Whitening and bleaching are not uncommon in other parts of the world and are widely offered online." I don't really want an online
it's-
dick bleaching.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't think that really counts as a market, dude.
It's like you don't need a white dick. You need therapy.
Yeah. And when they say whitening online, they're talking about teeth, you fucking weirdo.
You know, I'm one to talk. I'm currently using whitening toothpaste that I got for a whopping $20. So, you know.
Yeah,
And how-
no, I'm
how's
not
your dick
against
look?
Teeth whitening. Yeah. How does it
Oh,
work on your dick?
It's looking much lighter.
Right.
2 shades lighter.
We ended up back at that guy.
The secret is you really got to brush it in there.
You have to brush for at least a minute.
Yeah.
Top and bottom.
People nowadays can't embrace the color of their own skin, said one Facebook user. Another Perrin Rasanti posted with, "Oh God, whatever happened to the world?" Another had a lighter response, writing, "Why not?"
Yeah, why not?
That's
It's
never-
fucking Thailand.
That is the worst reason to do anything.
I agree.
I mean-
not?
I mean, the only thing that you get by not doing it is not having a white penis. So,
Yeah, yes. Let's not forget.
all right. Witnesses to a lighter response. Everybody in the chat's all a lighter response. We just got pun bombed.
Yes.
right. Witnesses tell police that he saw a restaurant manager shoot a cook. So
What?
after a bad review on Yelp was posted, the manager of the Manchester restaurant fatally shot and killed the fry cook after they had an argument.
No, that fry cook fucked his wife. That's what happened.
um,
There's more to
That
this
was like a
story.
last straw. There's more to this.
James
Likely.
Goolsby,
Yeah.
28 of Cleveland Avenue in Hartford, was arrested Tuesday and charged of the murder of Norris Jackson, a crime that police say may have prompted in part by negative reviews of the restaurant.
Prompted in part. There's the key words.
So really, they don't exactly know. That was just one of the.
I am
Very
going to shoot you. One of the many reasons I'm shooting you is we got a terrible Yelp review. The other reasons are listed in this document here.
His girlfriend, Leanne Robitale, 23, who also worked at the restaurant. This restaurant's called Bonchon Chicken. Was also arrested
That's
Tuesday.
why you got a bad fucking Yep.
Right.
Go eat there.
Was arrested Tuesday and charged with hindering prosecution.
Wow.
There's an ongoing
What was
dispute.
the Yelp reviewer charged with? Being
Right,
a
exactly.
fucking cunt.
He's charged with a low star rating on Yelp.
Anybody who posts Yelp reviews should just immediately walk into traffic, in my opinion.
Then
Dude.
I will have to walk into traffic.
All right, next we have a new guest.
Bye, guys.
I post on Google reviews like every time my phone asks me to post some shit there, and I just respond
Nice.
with, no matter where I'm at, 3 stars, and then like it'll be all like, "You just walked past a Denny's. What did you think?" And I'm like, "It's Denny's. 3 stars." Done.
It's
Like,
Denny.
That is
It's
great.
pretty good.
It's completely, first of all, it's neutral.
right.
Second of all, they can mix that in with their stats and it won't affect a
Yeah,
thing.
it's pretty much useless. Pretty much useless review for.
I have
Funny that I
thousands of thumbs up on my reviews, dude. Thousands of
That is-
reviews, like thumbs up.
Really? That's
Yeah,
amazing.
they're just
That's
all
so
like,
great.
yeah, they're all like, "I like this. This worked." It's good.
500 people have recommended your review.
Right, exactly. Dude,
You know
like,
what I can say about Denny's? It's a Denny's.
I go, like this place thing, like my phone thinks I'm obsessed with Chipotle, even though I constantly give it a down, like thumbs down and like negative reviews every time that I go, like I get
What?
asked to.
Why?
One, they cilantro their
Broken
rice,
algorithm.
which is a fucking goddamn crime. Anyway,
What do they do to their rice?
they put cilantro in their rice.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm.
So-
Are you a soup
nope.
taster?
I am. It tastes
Yeah.
like fucking dish soap.
Like soap, right?
Yeah.
It's soapy,
No,
weird
I've
shit.
never-
Yeah. You have you have the genetic
Not that I was
marker
planning
Right.
to.
that is similar to a lot of people that don't like cilantro. There's
I-
a whole swath of the population that love it.
Right. I have
hate
I have an
cilantro.
evolution that creates a positive reaction in me of not putting gross ass soap dish
Yeah.
stuff in my mouth. Right?
Right?
You know what's? I think it's epigenetic because mine turned off. I used to hate cilantro, and now I think it's great. So I don't know what happened.
Did
Something
it taste like
happened.
soap to you?
It used to taste like
Okay.
ass and soap, and now it just tastes like a sort of fragrant. It's like whatever.
Right.
So I don't
Yeah,
know what
it tastes like
happened.
fucking cilantro, which
Yeah.
doesn't taste like soap
Yeah.
or anything like it.
But
No,
I don't know
Uh,
what happened.
But I
my
get
brain
that if
works
people,
differently.
yeah, I'm not arguing that shit. I'm just
But-
saying, like,
but my
people's
girlfriend
people's tastes are different.
my girlfriend works next door to a fucking Chipotle. And so whenever I go there to pick her up or whatever, it's like, how did you like your trip to Chipotle? And I'm all like, fucking gay ass garbage. Like, I just I give like
Cilantro having sons of bitches.
I give them the worst review every time it asks me, and I haven't been in that store to eat in like 3 years. I'm
Because they
that
cilantro
reviewer.
once and
Yeah.
for the last time.
All right, our next story again.
Oh no.
Another big giant snake coming out of a toilet.
No, it's somebody else who makes poop sculptures.
So as a longtime outdoorsman, Ben Tedrick has had had dealt with snakes before, just not one coming out of a toilet. Tedrick, the employee of the Bryan College Station Eagle and author of a video blog series on life on the ranch, was called into duty on Saturday when a large rat snake popped out of a commode
Coming into duty.
right into the North Brazos County. The newspaper reported. There's a still image which I didn't bring. I got a different still image because I figured we'd watch the fucking video. Are you guys ready for Toilet Snake?
Yeah,
This is
dude.
gonna make me make the Gandalf noise. Oh!
Toilet Snake, dude.
Want to see my toilet snake? Love the music.
Exactly. Look at that thing, dude. It's coming out of the toilet.
What?
Creepy.
You could be there just doing your business, and then a snake could be all like,
Those balls look tasty.
Oh, I backed down. Oh my god.
Doesn't he have a shotgun?
because there's a toilet that you need to.
You want to see? You want to see your toilet explode?
Fuck the toilet. We'll get a new one. I want to blow this snake up. Toilets are cheap.
Oh yeah, just wait there for a while. He'll come out. We received an unusual call.
M80 the toilet, Journeyman says. Oh, you jumped the gun. You jumped the gun.
I know, that was stupid. What a fucking asshole. Somebody put that around his neck. Be
Right.
like, this is how you do it, fucking idiot.
Oh my god. The 6-minute video.
Yeah, it's pretty long. We're gonna pop through a little bit. The snake's
I
all,
mean,
you're like,
this
you're
looks
taking me out of the toilet. Look how big that thing is.
It's pretty big. This is like a perfect example of when, like, you need home defense cannons.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Perfect time to use my fucking...
Put the 8-pound
Powder
fucking
cannon.
lead ball into the fucking.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Boo! Fuck you, cannon.
What kind
All
of
right.
snake did you think it was, AJ?
Anyway, big ass rat snake, 5 foot long, in the toilet. It could come get you
That's
at any
nuts.
time. Patrick is now in the restroom checking his bathroom for toilet.
Yeah.
For toilet snakes.
Or making a poop snake.
Tournament Vader says we need a toilet with an ejector seat for the nope button.
Ooh.
They're like, oh, there might be a snake. Sting!
I just flushed the toilet. I'm like, all right, you're going down with the poop, buddy.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
may have bit me once, but I just covered you in shit and tried to drown you.
Did you check your bathroom for snakes?
I had to go empty my toilet snake. Yeah.
All right. All right. Our next story,
It's got dirty.
Crohn's disease.
Oh, man.
That's one of those pictures where the caption doesn't seem to match the background, but I know there's a reason.
Correct. 41-year-old patient learns of unexpected cause of suffering bouts of acute abdominal pain. The doctor said it was the first case of ingested plastic packaging mimicking the symptoms of Crohn's disease. So this lady had a small portion of one of these packages stuck in her colon, and it was giving her Crohn's disease fucking symptoms.
What?
What the fuck? She straight ate one?
Well,
That's
wait,
what
like you mean a portion of one? Like if I'm doing hot sauce in my taco, and a sliver of the packet comes off in my taco, and I just eat it, right? That'd
Right.
Be the...
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You,
So they thought she had Crohn's disease for 6 years before the doctors discovered some Heinz packaging piercing the wall of her intestine.
Piercing?
Yeah. It probably grew through a little bit, you know, like...
Okay. So the whole packet?
2 pieces of plastic bearing the famous Heinz branding.
Whoa.
who's putting Heinz tomato ketchup?
Oh,
in
you
their
know
taco?
what? I bet it was in a fucking like sandwich or something. Like it was like in the sandwich from like
Yeah.
being in like a bag or something like that. And they like put the
Yeah.
ketchup packets in the top, and it fell into the burger. And she's probably a heifer, and she was all like fucking like.
She just like takes the
Heinz disease.
She takes 3 bites and it's down. Yeah. I bet you she's rather round.
That's my guess.
Yeah, she's probably.
Yeah.
Taint Slap says, "Worst news. I have to ask for ketchup when I order at the drive-thru at McDonald's."
Found with
True.
plastic tomato package in their freaking stomach. I would be surprised if that person was skinny. That would shock me.
Yeah, this isn't like some slim supermodel. Oh my god, there's like tomato Heinz package in my like colon.
She of course
Free
said that she
chopper
had.
rides. You trying to DM me, bro? Just message, just friend somebody, and then you message them.
Right.
Oh yeah, Journey Mater said it. Yeah.
She had no memory of consuming a meal involving the product found at the perforating the gut wall of her gut. Doctors-
Likely story.
Right,
fatty.
exactly. Doctor says the doctors say it's
She's
the
like,
first.
I only ate entire fucking families at once. I don't. What would I need ketchup?
She
for?
probably just eats the ketchup packets just like,
Yeah.
and then inhaled too quickly and went.
She's like, you don't need ketchup on Twinkies. What?
Right. All right. In more food news,
Are you sure?
Fucking positive, bro.
you guys
Science!
able to identify what food we are looking at?
It looks
Kimchi?
Like
Disgusting
it
kimchi.
looks like a mix between kimchi and spaghetti.
It's kimchi.
It does.
So Kim Jong-un has begun to enforce science upon kimchi making in North Korea.
Fuck does that even mean?
Right?
We still won't know even after he explains it.
Right.
That's fair.
Pyongyang, North Korea. The factory. There's a factory that on the north in the North Korean. What the fuck? How does this read? How does it even do?
How does it?
Right. Hold on. All right. Maybe I was in the wrong spot here. Anyway, he's Kim Jong-un's efforts to boost the country's domestic economy and produce more and better consumer products has a strategy known as Byunjin. And it's intended to simultaneously develop the national economy and North Korea's nuclear war program. Kim Jong-un wants to turn the art of kimchi making into a science, and the North Korean leader is putting his money where his mouth is. On the outskirts of Pyongyang, surrounded by snow-covered farms and greenhouses, stands one of Kim's latest pet project, the Ryungyong Kimchi Factory, which produces 4,200 tons of the iconic Korean pickled vegetable dish a year. The shiny new facility replaces, this is my favorite part, the older factory and opened in June after getting Kim's final seal of approval. The factory is intended to showcase Kim's efforts to boost North Korea's economy and produce much more better consumer projects. There's a part here about a thing they developed. His strategy, known as Byunjing, aims to simultaneously work on the nuclear program for some reason. Again, this is translated once again from a Korean newspaper. North Korea's repeated underground nuclear tests and launches of long-range missiles could conceivably reach the U.S. mainland have brought more sanctions down upon the North, but outside experts believe the country, while still struggling in many areas, is showing signs of modest economic growth and improving agricultural production. Where the fuck's the thing about the kimchi detector? I read it earlier. The best thing.
Kimchi detector?
Yeah.
So fucking ridiculous. What?
Okay, here it is.
That's what they're building into that bunker. These
Right.
aren't nuclear bombs going off. These are kimchi explosions.
Payak, who accompanied Kim on his on-the-spot guidance visits, said the factory has 150 workers, but is for the most part automated. She said that the primary objective of the factory is to produce it, to operate in a scientific manner at every stage. In kimchi making, that means inspections all along the production line to ensure the quality and hygiene. The factory boasts a one of a kind kimchi analyzer to maintain the proper levels of saltiness and lactic acid, its signature ingredient. So they spent a bunch of fucking money instead of feeding their people to invent a kimchi analyzer. To make sure.
The world's most...
Wow.
Okay, look, to their credit, if they can make the tastiest, most delicious kimchi the world has ever seen, then more power to them. Ship that shit overseas, start a trade route, make some money for your people. Great, go for it. If it means trade, right? I mean, if they're make perfect kimchi so that their leader can eat it, then that's a little sad.
Right.
But I don't know. I wonder what their game is. Their game to export the kimchi?
No, it's just.
Yeah, you probably
to
just want some really good kimchi.
They're.
If you're not,
I agree with free chopper rides. What kind of fucking monster wants kimchi? Jesus.
guilty.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
good.
you also Yelp, so
They're trading with the U.S.
Fucking.
yeah, you're a traitor.
Kitten Circus is currently just raging at you, Jason. You don't even know. In other Kim news, they hit themselves with a missile.
I saw that.
Apparently, my notes for this story have gone corrupt. Let me see if I've got the article
those hats are
here.
ridiculous. Like,
They're so big.
they're extra big, round. Like, what? Those are goofy looking.
Right.
They launched Kim Jong Un.
So North Korea hit its own city with a botched missile launch, reports claim. North Korea hit one of its own cities during a botched ballistic missile test last year, and it's just coming out now that they did it. Hwasong intermediate range ballistic missile was launched from North Korea's Pukchang airfield on the 28th of April. It flew around 24 miles to the northeast before falling and coming down on the city of Tokchon, according to the news website The Diplomat. The missile struck a complex of industrial and agricultural facilities in the city, which is about 2 hours from the north of the from the North Korean capital. So that's not too far. They could have Pyongyanged. Like, it totally could have happened. Citing satellite imagery, the Diplomat said there was also residential and commercial buildings nearby, and the people in them would likely have heard the explosion. It's not known if there's any casualties because the country is so secretive with its data. And that city itself has a population of 200,000 people, and it was during the day, so people were working. So there's no confirmed casualties, but there are definitely assumed casualties.
Well, so from what I was reading, that it didn't actually hit the village; it just like landed outside of it.
Oh, that report there just said it hit a bunch of facilities, like agricultural and production facilities. So may have not been the actual part of the village, but it was like the commercial area nearby or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, seriously, has North Korea ever done anything that made you say, "Wow, I'm impressed"?
They kidnapped a bunch of people and made a movie.
But to the point where you're like, "Oh man, they are a force to be reckoned with."
Like Jordan invaders. Mom, can we move to a country where the government doesn't accidentally kill us?
Scary though.
I'm
Journeyman Bader,
not
there
scared
aren't any
at
of
all.
those, unfortunately.
I know we're seriously though, so, I mean, we're supposed to be scared when Trump starts a dick wagging contest with him, but I'm genuinely not scared of North Korea at all. Like,
Yeah, agreed.
0%. And when people start fear mongering about North Korea, I kind of giggle a little bit. So either I'm naive or they're naive. I don't know which.
Let's also be real. Police in the U.S. kill more people than that bomb killed in North Korea.
Right.
True.
I'm just fucking with you. Doesn't matter. North Korean soldiers and fucking military police probably kill way more citizens than they do here.
More people die from peanut allergies than from terrorist acts.
Oh yeah, I agree with
because of their weakness.
With Taint Slap. It's not really about the U.S. being afraid of anything there. It's about South Korea and Japan. Yeah, like we are going to get South Korea nuked,
which is fine.
Whoops,
dude, I like K-pop.
There goes K-pop.
I like South
that was
Korea.
my first thought.
I love South Korea, but at the same time, it's like North Korea at this point is essentially fucking possibly worse than the Holocaust. Like. It's fucking disgusting and terrible, and most of the world's just kind of letting it fucking happen, and I don't really agree with that.
I toyed around with the Holocaust. It wasn't real as a thing for us, like to cover.
Oh, that's a fucking hard one to watch.
I was just all like, meh. I'll wait till I'm feeling like way better about myself to do it. I'll wait till I need to be brought down a few levels, right?
Yeah.
The Holocaust denial is an interesting.
We just got a subscriber. That's on Civil TV.
Woohoo!
There's that sound. That money.
Fucking love.
We love you.
Excited. Yeah.
Excellent.
We love you.
Oh, Jason, I gotta break. I'm gonna air something out. I'll air something out on the podcast. It's lighthearted, but I'm gonna air it out. When you're streaming, you need to watch your fucking chat. Uncivil's dropped by like 3 times, been like, "Hey, Jason, what's up?" And then
I know that's what I was talking about last night during the stream. I need to get a secondary monitor because I saw you saying "what up." I tried to chat with you, but you were already gone. It was too late. I know. I'm sorry, man, and you're so funny too. I was like, "Oh, we need to fucking stream PUBG together."
Where is this chat, by the way? Is this personal chat or is this a group chat that I'm not seeing? I'm talking about the one that's on Twitch, by the way, not the.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just on Twitch. Like if you're viewing the channel on the
regular. Oh, you do mean just the regular Twitch stream with the chat? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was some special chat room aside from that.
Yeah,
no.
Tilting. I got 3 monitors, but I've loaned 2 of them out, so I'm just like. I know where one of them is, but I don't know where my third one is, and it's kind
of one lousy monitor. Fucking pleb.
It's 40 inches. It's 4 fucking monitors in one. But when you're playing a video game,
I'm sitting here with my dinky little 30-inch monitor here. Is just pathetic.
I have 2 monitors.
I should have 2 monitors. You're a goddamn professional, Patrick. Get another monitor.
Journey says he's got a fucking monitor for you.
True.
Anyway, all right. So we're gonna move on to a story that I made a special graphic just for Jason to be mad about. So,
AMD Master Race, yeah. Oh, I'm a fucking AMD gamer, so
right.
I love AMD.
So Intel chips have a what was that, Shayna? Sorry, I didn't mean to overrun what you were saying.
Me too. I'm an AMD gamer as well.
Excellent. So Intel chips have a critical design flaw, and fixing it will slow down Mac, Linux, and Windows systems. So Jason has been looking at dealing with this the last day, maybe day and a half, 2 days.
Yeah.
But so there is a massive fucking problem with Intel chips right now, where your machine is in terrible vulnerability until you get the Intel patch. Do you know if they're are they pushing it out Windows?
Windows already came out. I actually updated last night while I was streaming, so it actually fucking crashed all of my shit.
Right.
Crashed PUBG, my stream was fucked up.
Are they pushing it to everybody?
Yeah. It should be out to everybody at this point, from what I was reading. So they did a rolling update throughout yesterday, so it should be all the way through.
I wonder if I can.
And Apple's is hitting now, I believe.
Right.
This is for if you have an Intel chip, correct?
Right. But I mean, you'll still get it even if you don't have an Intel chip. It won't slow you down, but it will. Right.
Because the patch is for AMD too, right? So it's like it's essentially going to affect both. So you're fine from this one patch. That's at least that's what my understanding of the patch is.
But there was an update today, right after I made this story, in responses to vulnerabilities that were discovered, and Google developed a novel mitigation called retpoline, a binary modification technique that protects against the branch target injection attacks, which is what the problem was going to be. They shared Reptiline with, Retpoline. It's really close to Reptiline, and I'm all like, reptilian. Oh my god. Fucking Google,
right.
Google Illuminati confirmed. Right. They shared it with their industry partners and have deployed it on all of Google's systems where they have observed negligible impact on performance.
Yeah.
So
that's good news.
Yeah, Google's fix seems to be good to go. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's going to do anything to the people who are going to get the bad fix, or if there's going to be another fix coming through, or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So from what I was reading from benchmarks, the things that are fucked up, so gaming rigs shouldn't be affected, but what I'm reading is like it's cloud and storage, right? So like anybody doing data processing, anybody doing any kind of server-based like cloud computing are going to be negatively affected, and that was based off of benchmarks from, let me pull this up. That's from Hardware Unboxed and Phoronix. Yeah, sorry.
It's all good. I was like, shit.
No, you're good. It's from Phoronix and Hardware Unboxed. And it looks like most of it has to do with SSD transfers. So whenever they're trying to transfer large amounts of data from one SSD to another, that's where the issues are actually occurring. It's not really going to screw over most people, but we might see like AWS, Amazon's web services, anybody using any kind of massive cloud computing or doing like I do analytics. So like I'm assuming it's going to affect us much more than it'll affect anybody else.
Right.
And hopefully they'll patch the fuck out of it and it'll get fixed at some point.
Yeah. It can't stay like that forever. Otherwise, if your battery gets low and you're using a fucking Intel chip on an old fucking Apple, eventually your machine will turn into stone. So
yeah. But luckily, still not a bomb like a Samsung device.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
That's awesome.
So this next story, $70 water. Have you guys ever heard of raw water?
Oh, I just picked up this phase. What the fuck, dude?
I saw this post.
People are just like, I want fucking stomach bugs.
Big rolling of eyes happening.
So funny.
Food safety experts warn the latest bizarre Silicon Valley $60, I guess 60, but that's because they're rounding down. Water trend could quickly turn deadly. So Live Water is a startup selling untreated water. So Silicon Valley is developing an obsession with untreated, unfiltered water, according to the New York Times. But food poisoning experts say that the trend is dangerous and could be deadly. Raw water could spread bacteria, including E. coli, cholera, hepatitis A, and Giardia.
These people realize
wait a minute.
That was one of the number one reasons we eradicated the fact that people died by 30.
Yeah.
Dude, the Black Plague is coming back. The Black Plague is coming back, dude.
It's like marketing raw meat and saying it's good for
actually,
you.
by all means, let them all drink that water and eradicate themselves.
what?
Yeah, but here's the problem.
If you're gonna spend that much money on water, fuck
I'm okay with the people that want to fucking die from West Nile virus and shit and like stupid fucking easily non-contractable diseases dying.
I think it's gonna fix itself
from drinking water. But like some of those diseases, like West Nile virus, are also like transmuted through other means, and they mutate really quickly. And so, like spreading that kind of disease is fucked up.
This is the same the same mentality that leads to people who think the Earth is flat. It's the same disease that leads
Yeah.
them to go backwards. No, we literally need to return to our
Erroneous reasoning.
past and believe in the shit we used to believe because it was so much better back in the past when people were dying from cholera and
Yeah,
other
it's called the
preventable
naturalistic
diseases.
fallacy.
I
It's
just love, yeah. This is
Yeah.
so sad. And you said $70, like $60.
Yeah.
You're telling me I could have been like slinging raw water on the streets in Silicon Valley and making a killing, literally.
No, you can still do it.
Yeah. No, I was
Actually, I'm planning on bottling my turtle water and taking it down to Cali.
Dude, I was talking to Tilting Fairy here earlier, right? When I was getting ready for this story, I was telling about that I used to have access when I was in Montana to a, like, literally it's a pipe coming out of a mountain, right? Like there's a fucking mountain that's filled with a bunch of snow runoff, and fucking they piped into it so people could just walk up and fill up a jug of water, right? And that stuff's safe because it's been fucking frozen. And then it's been filtered through the dirt, right? So it's not like it's actually, it's not just lying out in a fucking field. But so I had some of that stuff, and it was pretty cool. Like it was unnaturally cold, which was super cool. But anyway, like I had some of that, and then Tilting was like, "We've got a ton of fucking springs here, where in shit, I had it in my, it's tip of my tongue. Where is he from? I don't want to offend him by saying Lithuania. There we go. I was gonna say fucking Romania, but it was the Ania that was fucking on my right.
One of the
I
Transylvania or
apologize.
Transylvania,
I
whatever.
apologize for that, Tilting. But yeah, I was. He was telling me that they have a bunch of springs there, and I was like, dude, bottle that shit up, sell it to Silicon Valley. Like, just package it up and ship it on eBay, dude. Like,
Just get a tube.
make a killing.
Right.
But anyway,
Oh, that's great.
according to the Times, demand for unfiltered water is skyrocketing as the tech industry insiders develop a taste for water that hasn't been treated to prevent the spread of bacteria or other contaminants. In San Francisco, unfiltered, untreated, unsterilized spring water is selling for as much as $65.99 for a 2.5 gallon jug.
That's fucking awesome.
Startups dedicated to untreated water are popping up. Like, honestly,
Cool.
yeah, you could
This is
probably.
what happens when you don't
Isn't
vax
that
your
just
children.
tap water?
No,
This
it's
is what happened.
though.
Yeah.
I mean,
no. This is
Yeah.
puddle
oh,
water,
okay.
And you
like
pay for
puddle
that,
water.
Right, it is
So-
treated.
This is what happens when you have unchecked people that don't fucking have any scientific education or any background in skepticism or the ability to read a scientific
Or they've ever
like
been to
study
a farm.
and discern information. And
this is what
they,
this sounds
number one, believe in fluoride theories. They believe in GMO theories. They believe in fucking flat earth bullshit. They
Right.
believe in
Vaccines.
chemtrails. Like, these are the fucking people that we love.
You have to buy the collector's edition free chopper rides to get the West Nile virus. So
Yeah. They actually import it
right,
specifically the heads of
Die
right,
a little bit.
man. Like,
Well, people just need to drink
I don't
the tap
even
water,
know
die a
what
little bit.
Giardia is, but it fucking scares me more than all those other ones. I don't even know what it is.
I know, go ahead.
Hey, did you guys know? Was somebody asked me, so what's malaria? And I was like, I don't know, bacteria. And they're like, no. And I was like, oh, so like a virus? And they're like, no. And I was like, wait a minute.
It's a blood
What
disease.
other option is there? It is a protist. It is a microscopic swimming creature that's bigger, way bigger than a bacteria or a virus. So it gets into your bloodstream and it literally swims like little tail, like little appendage and stuff.
That's fucked.
Yeah, freaky shit. Yeah, malaria.
I agree
Don't
with
want
Taint. So Taint Slap just proved me right. Giardia causes explosive diarrhea and you die from shitting. Yeah, that sounds awful.
That's right. Yep.
All right.
Luckily,
Uh,
it's curable.
Yeah, but that's definitely the worst way to die, I think.
Yeah.
I think that tops the
Oh,
list.
butter sculptures.
How about
Exactly.
death by
Yeah, I'm worried this isn't butter.
No, it totally is. This is. I was just all like, this is fucked
Oh,
up.
yeah,
These.
Butter dock Oh, geez. Dot, dot, dot.
Right.
Yeah.
I've seen butter. Because these faces are fucking terrible. I don't know. Especially this girl in this corner. I don't know if you guys can see
Yeah,
this right
she
here.
looks fucking terrifying.
That's a fucking...
She genuinely looks like she wants to milk anything
Right.
until they die.
Just holding up a gallon of milk.
Right.
Look at that face. That's, ladies and gentlemen, that's the face of Giardia.
This photo, provided by the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture, shows a sculpture carved from a half-ton of butter in preparation for the 102nd Pennsylvania Farm Show.
God damn it.
Half a ton.
Fuck you. Why the fuck is it in America? Of course it's in
1,000
America.
pounds of butter.
Yeah.
Dude,
How many
she's
Right.
Fuck.
cookies did you bake? How many croissants? How many pies?
I don't know.
That's the problem you have with this?
No, I was
Yeah.
just trying to like, like.
dude, it's
reference
These are the kind of
exactly
festivals where you
1,000
eat a
pounds of
ketchup
butter.
packet and think you have
That's almost too
fucking
much to comprehend.
yeah.
dude, the girl with the massive forehead though. That was a mistake.
Yeah. But what
Look
if
at
she,
bro.
I bet she had looked normal, and then it's just it's a sculpture of butter, so it's going to melt. And that she's just like
Each one of her eyes looks like a vagina. Look at him. Yeah, get real close.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. I
Oh,
love that
shit.
sound.
Squabbly, thank you very much for the 1,000-bit cheer.
Oh shit! Thanks, brother.
Dude, that
What up,
I could listen to
squabs?
that all day.
Now he's the top tier.
Yeah, he just
Right.
definitely wrecked the top cheer.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we maxing? By the way, I just want to point out we got 19 viewers right now. I haven't seen that many views before, but I've only
We've-
been on here a few
Our
times.
highest one is 25, and that was because we
25?
had yeah.
This last episode.
Awesome.
We're moving on up in the world, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
we might
right.
even hit 26.
Oh shit!
26. Can we make it 26?
One day. All right, so I got
Call
one
you-
more
day we'll
story.
even get our
Call your
petition
wife.
fucking signed.
I got one
Sorry.
more news story. And I'm calling this one "I'm coming for you." And I don't know why, like my brain was thinking like this space station needs to be cutting a promo. But the new year could bring a major scare. The expected crash of the 18,740-pound Chinese space station will be heading towards planet Earth early this year.
Cool.
Researchers
It's gonna burn up.
haven't been able to pinpoint exactly where this event will happen. The Tianyong 1.
That's good.
Right.
So it's definitely coming down. We just have no idea the devastation it's going to cause when it does. That's
Right.
great.
Anything smaller than a house entering our atmosphere will burn up. Especially something made out of metal that we.
Oh yeah.
When was this thing made?
This was it was sent into orbit in 2011. It is a space station. Like not just
Oh,
a
it's all-
satellite, it's a station.
Yeah. So
So that's
fuck
not a-
your theory, Patrick.
Wait, so that's not,
Probably
a pic-
pretty big.
that's not a picture of the thing?
No, that's a satellite, bro. It's different.
Right.
A whole space station is like a bunch of satellites put together.
I was
with
unable to find an
walkways.
exact picture of the thing, so I just typed in
What is the thing called?
it's
USS Enterprise.
It's the Tiangong, Tiangong.
Oh,
one.
so it's definitely not a US one.
No, this is the Chinese space
Oh.
station.
Yeah. Oh, it's probably a series of tubes. We're fine.
Chinese space
Made out
officials
of
announced in
plastic
2016 that they lost contact with the spacecraft and expected it to crash back into Earth between late 2017 and mid 2018.
God, I did read about that a while ago. That's
Okay.
fucked.
So
Right.
what we're seeing in this picture, I think it might be one of the early modules before they added onto it.
Okay.
Yeah, the station looks like a bunch of those stuck together.
The space station's name
It's like
means
Legos
Heavenly
for
Palace.
astronauts.
The space
I thought it
station's
meant cheap
go ahead.
labor.
Oh, the name means Heavenly Palace. The system's said to be making a slow roll back into the atmosphere, allowing some chunks of matter to avoid burning up upon re-entry. But according to Aerospace Corporation's FAQ page, getting hit with a space garbage is unlikely to be the biggest problem. Whoa! I meant that one pixel, dude.
It always does that.
Yeah.
Yeah, free chopper rights brings up a pretty good point. Would this be considered an attack from China?
Not if it hits
So
North
bitches.
Korea.
I
True.
mean, if
If it hits North Korea, they'll just be like, "We're making a kimchi radar."
if somebody was driving by you and flicked a cigarette out their window and the cigarette accidentally got some ash on you, would you say that person attacked you?
Squabbly is the closest to the answer of the big problem. Potentially, there may be highly toxic and corrosive substances called hydrazine on board, that could survive re-entry. If you ever find any of this debris, for your safety, do not touch it or inhale the vapors it may emit.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna become a superhero. I read comic books, motherfucker, and you're just trying to stop it from spreading.
That's always the first thing I do when I see a satellite crash. I run up to it and then I take a really deep breath.
Yeah, I saw the astronaut's wife. Shit's getting crazy, bro.
All right, it's time for everybody's favorite segment. It's time to be the change.
Did we get up to 35 yet? Guess we're gonna find out.
Journeyman Bader said for $69.99 a gallon.
Yeah, for $69.99 a gallon.
I've already signed this position. You're trying to tell me. All right, we're at 39. We've actually gone up from last time. One day we will get this petition to 100 signatures. It is a possible thing, and we'll find out what the hell this does.
If you haven't signed it, please sign it, guys.
Yeah.
You're gonna get an email that says, "Congratulations, you've reached 100 votes."
Right, and then I'm hoping that it sends me a email saying someone got 100 votes for this petition. All right,
I'll send you a fruit basket.
It's all like, please don't do the thing you were possibly thinking of doing, or undo the thing you did.
But the thing is, you fulfilled it. As soon as they get 100 votes, you have immediately fulfilled what everyone wanted.
Yes.
What if you get a signed golf ball from President Trump?
That'd be amazing.
I'd be so dope. I'd make so many petitions. I'd be like, this one was at Mar-a-Lago when he banned the Mexicans.
So our next petition is to fill the Outback Steakhouse in Times Square with bats.
What? Yes.
Wait, how many does it have signed so far?
9. Like we should be able to help them out a little bit.
If everybody watching the chat right now would just go over there and sign it, we could get bats in Times Square.
Right. So,
hey, thanks for signing, Squab.
fill up Times Square Outback Steakhouse with bats to prank tourists. Then they will leave, and we can go in and have bloomin' onion. That is
fucking fair, dude.
Kitten Circus, I'm assuming that the bats get blooming onions as well.
Yeah, Kitten Circus has got a fucking pretty poor point. But the poor bats have to be in fucking Outback Steakhouse.
We'll have 4 blooming onions and a side of baby backs.
Exactly. All right. Our next petition. Put Bigfoot on the endangered species list.
Isn't it already?
Technically, I don't know. I mean,
technically, I think it has to exist for it to get on there.
Journeyman Bader said he'll sign the last one if each bat gets a blooming onion. So
wait, petitioning Donald. Why does it say petitioning Donald Trump?
Right, because he's in charge of the endangered species list. Duh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually,
he is a decision maker, isn't he?
I really hope that this gets high on somewhere, because if Donald Trump had to get an email, or one of Donald Trump's secretaries had to get an email that said, hey, there are 100,000 people that think you should put Bigfoot on the endangered species list.
Yeah.
It would personally make me happy.
The fucked up part about this is that his administration would make it happen.
Right. Oh, did you guys see the big news about fucking Sessions overturning the Obama era protection on states' rights on weed?
I did.
Oh yay! Celebrate.
Yeah.
Woo.
So they're coming for you.
A lot of people real happy.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people are mad.
Under the guise of, well, it's states' rights, let's stop making it blah 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 blah.
Right.
Yeah.
That was their argument.
It's the pick and choose your time when you like states' rights argument.
Right. So this is a petition to create a ninja college because
Holy shit, that's necessary.
There is no college, university in which I can study to become a ninja. This is obviously a problem.
Yeah.
Ninja-ness is
I actually wanted to do that when I was younger. I didn't have a choice.
It's a defining factor in being a cool dude, and I can't be cool if I study, or I can't be cool if I can't. I'm assuming this is supposed to be can't study the art of Ninjago. Please help.
Is it part of it spelled cool with a K?
Ninja Go.
Right. Oh, maybe it is Ninja Go.
I don't know. I'm fucking making shit up as I go, dude.
I hope it's
I thought
Ninja
it
Go.
was ninjutsu.
Yeah, but this guy wants
think it's-
Ninjago.
It's ninjutsu.
Right, but this guy wants
Get it
Ninja
right,
Go.
random person.
But I mean, he wants to be cool with a K. You're just talking about cool with a C.
See, if
I
you're gonna
sign
be cool
all
with
of
a K, it's gotta
these.
be Ninjago.
I sign all these, but like I don't send it to Facebook unless it's really good.
Right, exactly.
I didn't send this one to Facebook, and I kind of regret that. I might do it anyway.
It's a great photo though.
Pretty good.
So that was the best ones that I found on change.org today, because every single idiot who would normally be making us gold for these is out there making a different Jake Paul fucking or not Jake Paul, but Logan Paul.
I know who you meant.
Yeah. Fucking petition. And they're all the same ones too. Take his channel down. Keep his channel from going down. Everybody who doesn't like Logan Paul should die. Everybody who likes Logan Paul should die. There's just all these just stupid, like not entertaining, stupid fucking petitions on there. I need everybody to fucking pay the fuck attention to make funny shit.
Is that the kid that faked the suicide video?
Yeah, or I mean something like that. Not exactly sure how it
No.
goes down.
He was in the Japanese suicide forest, and they
Right.
found a body,
And
and they uploaded it.
It's also possible that he
Suicide
faked.
forest?
Yeah, he faked
I
the
just
body
fail
too.
fished it. Fail fish. You can't not dance this.
Right.
Can that happen more often? We need more dance parties.
Yeah, I've got 3 more bits, bro.
All right.
Spend them all in one place.
So we're gonna move on to our next story here.
You should have, Squabs.
This is our
Just give
major
it to us
story.
one jam at a time.
Beep, boop, beep, 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 beep.
Ah, So good.
All right. So this story was requested by Chatta TV. He sent this to me and led me to hours and hours and hours and hours of research on a topic that is super new. This came out in October of last year, and it's like every day this shit is being updated. It reaches super far, and fucking it's the deepest conspiracy I've ever seen.
No
Dude,
shit.
It's so deep, dude. Like
I've never even heard of it.
this
And
is
it's all on 4chan, right?
right,
I
and
did not
8chan,
Google
Yeah.
it because
100% 4chan.
And
That's
eight-
all I
and
remember.
8chan.
Surprised.
4chan, and
8chan. Oh,
yeah.
yes.
So, this is the storm. Well, it's called the calm before the storm. Deeper than Hollow Earth, for sure. So what's going on here?
Is that possible?
Someone very, very close to President Trump has been... Okay, I'm going to actually preface before we even start this. This is not the entire conspiracy, because our podcast is not 6 years long.
Okay, I was gonna say, is this gonna be a huge fucking segment? This is
This is the main conspiracy, right, for today's episode.
Yeah.
But this is just an intro into
Totes.
QAnon. We will be covering this a couple more times over the next month, 2-3 months.
Is this QAnon part 1?
Yeah,
Is that what you're
QAnon,
saying?
QAnon part 1.
All right, I'm digging it. I like it.
So, what's going on here? Someone very close to President Trump has been dropping crumbs about global events from behind the scenes. He calls himself Q. He started at the end of October on 4chan and has continued since then, moving to 8chan when 4chan became compromised. He's claimed what he claims is going on is absolutely staggering, and also the hardest fucking thing in the world to follow. Good lord.
Oh shit.
I have found full teardowns that are like half an hour, 45-minute long that I watch, that are like, this is a liberal conspiracy. That the liberals are trying to do this, X, Y, Z, whatever. Or that this is a conservative conspiracy, and that the conservatives are attempting to do X, Y, Z. Or that this is some other guy. Or I've seen this be attributed to aliens. I've seen this be attributed to reptilians. I've seen this be
so
attributed
they're just
to...
covering all the bases, so, like, just to cover their...
Right.
I'm pretty sure that's a fallacy. I just can't come up with the actual...
So,
definitely...
Yeah. On October 28th, someone calling themselves Q began posting a series of cryptic messages in a political or slash poll thread titled "Calm Before the Storm," assumedly in reference to that creepy Trump quote earlier in October. Q claimed to be a high-level government insider with Q-level clearance, hence the name. Whoop. Hit that pixel again, sorry. Like, there's a one pixel line at the bottom of the stuff that I'm scrolling through that if I get too low, it then just advances slides instead of continuing to scroll.
What a great feature.
Exactly. So, he tasked with posting intel drops, which he, for some reason, called crumbs, straight to 4chan in order to covertly inform the public about POTUS's master plan to stage a counter coup against members of the deep state. Because Barack Obama, Hillary Rodham Clinton, and George Soros are getting ready to do a coup on the government. That's part of it.
Wow.
Right. So, in short, it was, in short, absolutely insane. However, thanks to some rather forced coincidences, like Q kind of sort of guessing what Trump would tweet in the word small on Small Business Saturday, and that this one time the internet decided that Q was totally on Air Force One because he posted a blurry picture. Yeah.
That fucking guy?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right. So I've got some evidence to show you guys.
Laughable.
I've got some other evidence to show you guys, though. Some ridiculous shit. So, why is he leaking by posting on the chans? It's because they're the last bastion of free speech. Mainstream media is hopelessly compromised, and that a major part of the problem.
That's fucking hilarious.
Social media is controlled and actively censored. Chans are where it's at. Pure uncensored raw discussion, analysis, and detective work. Just ask Shia LaBeouf what they can achieve. Have you guys seen what they did to Shia LaBeouf?
Yes. And it was amazing.
It's probably the best.
It was so amazing.
Who is this hacker 4chan?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Uno, so if I'm not mistaken, the majority of what this Q character posts are nothing but a series of leading questions.
Right? Oh, I'll be showing you some posts. I've got them.
Yeah. He's like, who's the president work for? Who was the top aide? What was his salary? What was it? It's like all these completely, there's no information in any of it. It was just connect the dots. Don't make me do it for you. And then, of course, everyone connects the dots the way they want to.
Yeah. Because that's the whole fucking point of all these conspiracy theories.
Yeah. No, I see where you guys...
I'll be right back on.
I see that you guys are a little bit pre-led, so we'll I'll dispel those very soon. So, Jason, hurry up, empty your trouser snake thing, whatever. Watch out for snakes in the toilet. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so we're talking about the fact that they were using the chans because the chans are the last bastion of free speech on the planet. Leaving a series of cryptic puzzles. Okay, so people love to hide stuff in plain sight. The problem with that is that once you're discovered, it's impossible to hide again, and everything you've ever done will be carefully scrutinized, so they try and delete it. So the 4chan automatically deletes things, so you can't go back and really get too much of it unless you get archived, which now everything Q does gets archived. But here is one of our favorites, and of course, he knows all about QAnon.
With his Sasquatch sweater.
Correct.
Sage Wanderer coming at you from my van down by the river.
Down by the river.
So, Yeah, in this video, I would like to discuss the storm, what the storm will look like. And a lot of people have been trying to decipher QAnon's postings to find out, how the storm will happen. And I'm more concerned with what the storm itself will look like. And I think that's one part of QAnon's postings that you don't have to decipher. He comes right out and tells you in a series of in some of the posts.
This is one of like 7 videos got on QAnon, by the way.
Well, of course it is.
Jason, look who it is.
I love Sage.
He's talking about fucking QAnon,
what it
dude.
Exactly will look like. And I think, honestly, that's his whole purpose for revealing what's happening, because he wants the true Americans, the patriots, to not become alarmed. Now, if he's a deep state shill,
Patrick hates this guy.
then that could also be his purpose,
awesome.
is to make the patriots stand down while all of this happens. And really,
So
to
now,
know whether
see,
to stand down or not,
even
one has
he
to decide whether QAnon
is on
is
2
real.
different sides of this conspiracy.
Yeah, like what? That was the most inconsistent shit I've ever heard.
It's the word. It's the eye-rolling overuse of the word patriot that I hate more than just about any
Yeah.
word in the English language.
Yeah, I agree.
Or not,
Right.
whether he is
Patriot.
Real patriots do not need to run around yelling patriot.
Right.
And I don't think we have enough.
They're too busy voting.
We don't know what's going on enough right now.
Voting and eating American
There's
flags.
a lot of things that make you
For
believe
power.
that QAnon is in fact legit.
No, I was there.
But I'm not one that trusts in anything besides God. And I trust.
Oh yeah, by the way, there are deep
God in my
Christian
heart
tones
and God in my
into
spirit.
QAnon.
And nothing
Deep.
else is beyond my scrutiny. I scrutinize everything else, even the Bible. I've studied the history of the Bible. I mean, I'm not a person who just
We're gonna skip through a little
is
bit,
legit.
'cause he's gonna
And
talk about all
storm
the
that's
same crap
coming
for a long
is
time.
Our military taking
Wait, can we
control
run that back
of our
about 5
government,
seconds?
from the deep state, from the shadow.
That's
Believe
great.
that this is legit, because I see the pitfalls of ignoring the concept
I love
that it
this
could
part.
be disinformation. But let's get back to what QAnon says he wants us to do,
What were you talking about? Were you wanted the Bible
calm.
stuff?
because some crap is
No,
going
it's
down.
coming up. Oh,
The
did
storm
it
is
go
happening.
too far
Like
back?
I had just
Don't
skipped.
overreact.
I don't know.
So if he's disinformation, then that makes him down and let the
Whatever.
military handle it.
It was the part where he's like,
So,
I don't just
Rather
believe
than going
anything.
into the
Right, that was way back here.
I'm a skeptic.
Right.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha,
not
yeah.
one that trusts in anything besides God.
Yeah, there.
Right.
And I trust the God in my heart and God in my spirit, and nothing else is beyond my scrutiny. I will scrutinize everything else, even the Bible. I've studied the history of the Bible. I mean, I'm not a person who just believes. I kind of need to prove it to myself. I kind of need to. So there's
That is
only
like
a few
the
things
that's
to
the
me that rock solid.
that is both the antithesis of being a skeptic while trying to claim being a skeptic, right? He's all like,
Yeah.
I don't believe anything except for the things that I already believe.
You just basically described most people.
Free Chopper Ride says this guy's a CIA operative. I wouldn't put it past him. He does live in a van down by the river. In Oregon, too. Specifically in Oregon. He's somewhere
shit.
in Oregon.
People who are operatives don't have internet personalities.
So we could have a meetup with Sage.
We should have a meetup.
We totally
with Sage.
should. We need to get famous enough that he's way more famous than we are. In comparison. So we're working
It's
on it.
entertaining.
Eventually we'll get good enough. Yeah. Exactly. All right. Well, he just meanders on the same shit for fucking hours. What is this? Why are these all blank? Oh, did it need to be recovered? Hold on. Let me go back.
Do we have his real name? I can find him.
I mean, maybe.
I'm not joking. I could actually probably find him even if we don't have his real name.
You're gonna hack him?
Completely legally. No, fuck no. I'll data mine his YouTube. If I can get me, I'll make a skimmer and just get all his information.
God damn it! All my shit's fucking broke. God damn it! When it crashed, it lost data. I swear I saved it many times.
Fuck.
PowerPoint problem with the temp file. Repair that shit. Work.
God damn it! You're ruining our show.
That's very possible. All right, let me just bring
I
up
blame
some.
Intel.
I'm just gonna bring up some shit that I got here that I was working on. Where'd it go? I got a couple of snips here. Let me
Well,
put
since
this
we
one
got
in
this
here.
little break, can I make an announcement?
Yeah, sure.
Just want to do a shout out to our buddy Ryan, who was on the show a little while ago. It's his birthday today. Just want to say happy birthday.
Oh yeah.
Enjoying your
Happy
time.
birthday.
Have a drink of rum or whiskey on me, whichever one you're drinking right now,
Or off you.
or off my body, whichever works.
I want that
whichever
fucking
happens
evidence.
fast.
All right. So I'm just gonna bring up the Insider QAnon fucking handbook I downloaded real quick.
Word. Oh, and I actually want to do another shout out. I want to give a shout out to Taint Slap. I know it was his birthday 2 days ago, and I just want to say happy birthday, bud.
All right. So this is the QAnon fucking the storm. This is a let's see. It is a 243-page document on how to decipher QAnon's fucking posts.
What the fuck?
There's a manual to decipher his posts.
Some
Such
poor
fucking retardation.
loser spent so long assembling this. This is what mental illness looks like, guys.
Yeah, agreed.
And by the way, it's proven that this stuff,
Functional
if this
mental
stuff has a
illness.
shred of truth to it, I will gladly eat something that's not edible.
Yeah.
So, here's one of the things to give a like some demonstration here, right? So on 3:40 a.m. on 11/20, QAnon posted that if you're reading this, or somebody else posted and said, if you're reading this, get the president of the United States to tweet "wonderful day," right? And a lot of people were like seconding it, saying, hey, you should totally do it. And the next day, "wonderful" and "days" appeared in the president's next tweets.
But that's not what they said. They said literally. Okay, is there any other examples?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
there
the
is.
one time it happened.
No, there's one that's really good. Let me get the there's this other one that's like the best ever.
That's fucking it?
This
No.
also makes no sense. Why would the president say, "I'm going to tweet something with the words "wonderful day" in it, and I'll somehow mix it into a sentence and tweet it"?
And it's a code.
I'm only telling you. Like, it doesn't even make.
So I had all this shit ready to go, but I fucked it up. So here is a archive of one of the Q posts, right? So he had originally posted at 10:43, right? That here's the big thing. "We love our U.S. military on behalf of our entire nation. Thank you for your sacrifice and service," was a specific thing that he quoted. This is actually him quoting one of his earlier posts to say, hey, look, check out the timestamp. We totally did it. So 3 minutes later, you get back to the image here. 3 minutes later, this is a direct embedding of Trump's tweet. 3 minutes later, he says, "We love our U.S. military on behalf of our entire nation. Thank you for your sacrifice." 3 minutes later, the president tweeted the exact thing that QAnon said he was going to tweet. So
Then
this,
you can't trust the
Can you
time.
show me this? I haven't actually seen it yet.
The time synchronization between the servers or whatever time was listed about the post clearly can't be trusted, because he's probably seeing the tweet, posting to 4chan and saying, "Look, I had advance notice."
yeah, let me see if I can find the original tweet.
Yeah, I want to see the original tweet, and I want to see his original posting.
Well,
I don't
this is
understand
the
what-
original tweet, right? The original tweet is this one right here. This is directly
Yeah, yeah.
embedded from his
From Twitter.
right?
It's 10:37 a.m. and I
Right.
want to see his posting. That's
Well, does
ahead of
Donald
time.
Trump run his tweets through some third party before it's what he's implying is he had
yeah, of
advanced-
course. I mean, somebody else is doing his tweets, but that doesn't necessarily mean that. I mean, if that was the case and this guy got it ahead of time, wouldn't that lend a hand to the fact that he's
Right.
releasing shit? Right?
Maybe they do work for Trump, but they want to sabotage, undermine Trump, so they're concocting this whole conspiracy thing to
Why is
make
this
the alt-right
Not taking
lose
me
their
to the
minds.
tweet. There it is.
Because it never
There we go.
existed.
So the original tweet was tweeted at 10:43 or 34. Sorry, and it
On
was
what
10.
day?
You mean the original posting on 4chan?
Yes.
What date was that?
Yeah, I'm
tweet?
looking at that right now.
12:09 on Saturday. It says.
Right. It was on December 9th, this Saturday, at 10:34, and this is definitely using my time. I had to look this part up, right? So check this out. These are hours off, and it's because of time zone. So when you look at this is not based on time zone. The 4chan post is not based on time zone, but the tweet is. So the
Well,
tweet
didn't the tweet say 10:37?
did it? I thought it said.
I think so.
Maybe they're both based on timestamp or on time zone. Pop this up. Yeah, 10:37. Okay, yeah, so it is. It's still based on the right time. It's 3 minutes apart. The 3 minutes
And they're
before.
both December 9th. I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's December 9th right here, and the other one, yeah, it
I'm
was
gonna find this
12/9.
tweet. I want to double check that.
Right.
I'm looking it up right now. You said December 9th?
Yeah, December 9th.
I would imagine a hacker would be able to futz with the timestamp.
So the storm. The storm is
It's impossible.
3 minutes. How long does it take to post to Twitter? Is there any delay between when Donald Trump posts?
So
it
on-
should be instantaneous. We can actually check it with our Skeptalk
Right.
Twitter.
Here we go. So on December 9th.
Well, but is it going to be the same for us as it is for the president of the United States? And I don't know why that would matter, but
Right.
I mean,
What do you got,
he shouldn't
Patrick?
be posting at all.
God, he fucking
I
tweet
just
so
posted it.
much.
Right.
I just posted it.
Is it at
That's
the same?
actual tweet.
Is the time showing up, or is it the same?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's
So-
the tweet.
Rock solid fucking proof right here. QAnon is a fucking either a mind reader or the president.
Or the president.
That is one of the many theories of QAnon. And like, I'm not even joking, right? I prepared about like 5 to 6 more pieces of evidence to show you guys, but they're all been lost to time, and I'll have to try and recover them. But there is thousands of hours of reading, 234 pages of a document on how to fucking get through this guy's tweets.
So wait, I'm looking at this post on December 9th. I'm not seeing a timestamp. How are you seeing that?
If you look below the tweet underneath the picture of the that football thing or whatever it is,
Yeah.
you'll see it 10:37 a.m. December 9th, 2017.
Does not say that for me.
I'm looking right at it, man. I don't know what to tell you.
What?
Hold on. I'll just click on the link. That is not the right link, apparently.
Oh,
Back
you
on there.
opened it. Got it. I didn't realize you opened the.
Right,
Yep, 10:37 a.m. That's crazy.
right. So 3 minutes earlier, he was able to predict what the president was going to say.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So, now let's cover a little bit more about what the fuck is going on here, right?
Please.
So the storm, right? The Q Insider constantly is referencing a storm that is coming. We are currently in the calm before the storm. So what is the storm going to be? Well, that varies amongst hundreds of different groups. One
Yeah.
is that George Soros has become a Nazi sympathizer. and he's getting ready to fund a socialist takeover of the United States government. One is that the president is going to make a move on the corrupt Clintons and send them to Guantanamo. Another one is that the reptilians are finally going to come forward. Another one is that Robert Mueller is about to arrest most prominent Democrats. Which doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah.
Another one is that Obama is still secretly in charge and that Trump is getting ready to take him down from the inside.
Jesus.
That's absurd.
People are fucking crazy as shit in this fucking country, dude.
Like, let's
It is fucking
Fantasyland and
insane.
come up with whatever we can imagine, and that must be the answer.
Yeah.
Because it sounds good.
Right. And okay, this is just some of them that I scraped off the top, right? There are so many more. And the video, like the video community for this, every video made about this is at minimum half an hour long.
Yeah.
In fact, I had a few more, and I can actually probably just pull them up on my YouTube history. I wanted to show a couple of them. There's this one that's called QAnon
This
for
is
old
like the
people.
next zeitgeist.
Right. People are calling this
Continuation of this is like the
It is the zeitgeist, right? Everything's connected.
Right.
It's the same damn thing, and I remember
Yeah.
modern
Agreed.
like 15
Right.
years ago.
modern day deep throat is one thing that everybody's calling this.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay, it's me again, Mimi, and I'm going to keep on with my Q posts and get everybody up to speed on that and put up a new thing that one of my kids made. Wait, that's not my
Nice spelling of vacuum.
room. That's my room.
Right.
Wow.
Okay. There we go. Strings for my puppets. And there's Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Whoops. Stay there.
What the fuck is happening?
She's
Is
gonna
this woman
we left
kidnapped?
off with
What is
Seth
going
Rich.
on?
she's gonna explain fucking QAnon
Donna
to you.
Brazile, she writes her book. She says when Seth Rich was murdered, she began to fear for her own life because no doubt she knew how evil this cabal was. At the time, 2 Mexicans were found murdered near where Seth Rich was shot. Okay, Q says M16
Sorry.
spy was found zipped up in a body bag and obviously murdered after he was.
Are you guys following along?
Yeah, so Seth Rogen was murdered
By Debbie
before a
Wasserman
bunch of
Schultz.
Mexicans and James Bond. Got it.
I'm having a hard time reconciling the strings for my puppets with what she's talking
Yeah.
about right now.
This
I got
bitch is
strings
crazy
for
as
my
fuck.
puppet.
Just-
I don't see how this is gonna get any better. I don't.
dude, she
any more
started off with
credible.
like serial killer shit.
Taint
And her
says
hand
that
looks
this.
like. I
Yep, go ahead.
was gonna say her hand just looks like a bunch of sausages.
You're
But
right.
Continue.
Taint says that this art could sell on the in the Portland, Alberta district for about $300.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
was tasked with investigating Bill Clinton. Q states Angela Merkel urges people to look her up and find out about her evil past. Q states Hillary owed money back to Saudi Arabia. Due to her loss, she can't pay them back.
So, if you don't understand the Q language, you don't understand
it.
this. So, but
No, I get it.
right.
It's pretty easy to put together.
Free Choppers Ride says there's a direct correlation between the storm's prevalence on the internet and recreational cannabis use.
That's a fucking fair point.
Whoa, man.
That is the most astute observation yet.
Nice.
But yeah, okay. So the reason I brought that up is that there are hundreds of videos like this. Not just with like the crayons and shit, but stuff that makes absolutely no sense. Like and like here's some oh, hold on.
Oh shit! I was like, what bit do I need to put down to get that to play? Ice Cube, motherfucker.
Right.
You can do it, put your back into it.
Yeah, I fucking love that song.
The fuck?
Look at him. Look at him. Taking him to Guantanamo. That's HRC right there.
It's so ridiculous. Is that Bush on the right?
Yeah.
Oh, is that Soros?
No, that's Bush. Bush Sr.
Yeah. Really hard to see, and they fucking blacked most of his face out.
Correct. Because apparently his identity needs to be secret. I don't get why, but
yeah. I've been waiting to do that.
So right. So that's all we're gonna cover on QAnon today. Is basically a rough introduction to the mire that is this rabbit hole.
Woo! No, that's cool. It's a good reason to dance.
Right. So
we got a party, motherfuckers.
So basically, now you guys know that there is a person giving cryptic breadcrumbs. I didn't actually show any of the tweets. Let me show you some tweets, or not tweets, but some fucking postings. That is the other thing I had a lot of that I fucking lost now. But I have that document still. Loads.
Squabbly. If I pay more, can I get more of the song?
Unfortunately, no. It's only set up that way. But
no one tell him it's on YouTube for free.
But
oh, you want to know something funny about that though, Squab? I have to do all these like software and app fucking problems in my computer science classes, and I always throw in a bunch of trolley shit to the professors. So when they're grading, and I always use that song for it.
So that pops up when they're grading. That's fucking rad.
Yeah. So I had this one where like they had to. I had to put like Google Maps on this website, and it had to like, track the location of the user and collect some like Google data. And I had that video like pop up, and it's like, I'm watching you, and it's this like fucking weird mashup of like Leonardo DiCaprio on the Titanic as the video with that song. It's fucking weird. I don't know.
So here is an example of some QAnon posts. What do you guys get out of these?
I've seen more. There's more coherent posts than that. That's pretty cryptic.
Right. I mean, there's lots of them. Here's one. Snow White.
It's just fucking stupidity.
Utilized activate to
Stay
silence.
Strong. We are waiting. More to
Jesus
follow.
Christ.
It's like baiting conspiracy theorists.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's vague. You can insert any narrative you want.
Exactly.
It is so fucking stupid is what it is.
It's built for confirmation bias.
It's almost as if the
nice
internet's full
blanket
of fucking
conspiracy.
retards.
It's everything. All of it.
Focus on Hussein.
Focus on Hussein, guys. Focus on Hussein.
Let's be fair. This is what it's like in Donald Trump's head. Activate.
But
say something about Hillary.
This is almost daily. These are posted, right?
Yeah.
And then the community goes like, it's like a fucking a can of bees, right?
Shit.
Right.
Oh my god.
Uncivil, thanks for joining us, man.
99%.
It's like a crazy person.
99% of everyone who's post is just a series of questions.
Schizophrenia or someone that's lost their mind that's just speaking in nonsense is what this sounds like.
Right.
Guys, what if NK had a miniature nuke payload delivery in 2004? What if? Well, we should answer that question before we continue to read.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? What the hell does that mean?
Russian reset. Q confirmed the 8chan board.
Also, it really helps to your message across when you add a lot of underscores and brackets in your dissemination. So it makes it look like computer code.
Yeah.
see the host swap.
Will that ever get old? I don't think that will ever get old.
I think it will. I'm gonna stop dancing after this episode, just so everybody's aware.
You suck. I'll dance forever.
Always dance.
All right. Okay, but that's all that I've got today because I destroyed all my content and I'm fucking sad about it. But
I'm sad.
I don't think I had a bunch of like crazy like posts and stuff. Oh yeah. Here's some stuff I had for it. I had see here. We'll just go through the fucking image archive here real quick. Thailand at it again. I had so what? So I had a big explanation about what the fuck this meant, but now it's gone. There's that tweet again. Oh, here's one.
Oh my god.
So here's
You guys are gonna ruin it.
here is Q posting a picture that the U.S. Department of Defense soon after then posted. It's the very next day they posted the same picture.
Okay. Can you zoom in on that?
Yeah.
I actually can't really see it that well. Wait a minute. Okay.
On
first of all,
12/24, right?
Here's the thing. Date stamped imagery on the internet proves literally nothing. So
It's true.
it's like, what time zone were you in? What date does the server that's posting the stuff, what time zone is that tied to?
Yeah, but the last one was legit.
What
right.
time zone was he in? Because
It doesn't
the time
matter.
zone, it does matter. If the time zone isn't indicated on a date stamp like this, then for all we know, one happened before the other. We don't know which event occurred first, is my point.
Right.
Yeah, but if it's attached to Twitter, then it's your time zone, is what I'm saying.
And this
if
is
it's attached to Reddit or if it's attached to
But
4chan, it's your time
But
zone.
what I'm saying is
Or
the person who took the screenshot of 4chan,
Oh, yeah,
may not have been the same
Agreed.
person that took a
Yeah,
screenshot
agreed.
of the tweet.
correct.
Oh,
I'd
I
have,
totally agree with that.
yeah, I'd have to go find these and cross check them, but I don't.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
what I was saying. The last one was real, right? Because we checked both.
I figure this conspiracy
Also,
is
it's not
real
credible
enough.
unless he's doing it every time or more often than just rare, like every now and then.
Well, if he is somebody who works like in some third party fashion for one of these groups, like getting it only every once in a while makes sense. Let alone like if he did it every day, they'd know who it was.
I feel like it's
right. So
If-
like
if-
he
yeah.
can fuck with people like that.
If
I don't
QAnon
believe
if QAnon is an insider,
is what I'm.
yeah.
There's something more to that. He's being creative,
Yeah.
but
if QAnon is an insider, he is a White House campaign peon, and he just is like fucking with the alt-right. That's the biggest. That's the deepest this conspiracy goes to me.
I think it's probably the most reasonable conspiracy I've ever brought up here, right?
Uh-oh.
it's probably what the most what.
Most reasonable.
Yeah.
I would like to ask
see darkness.
QAnon. I'd like to ask QAnon if Finland exists.
Yeah, if QAnon's watching. Does
Right.
Does Finland exist? And where exactly is the opening to the center of the world?
Antarctica.
I like Tilting Fairy's answer. It's fucking Russians.
It's always Russian.
Probably is, dude. It's probably a Russian bot.
We lost picture.
Oh yeah, I don't have anything up there right now.
Oh, okay.
How about a picture of a kitty?
I got Ben Swallow.
Captain Wide. What the fuck?
Okay, that's really weird.
It's super weird.
Hey, what happened to our questions? We never had questions.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that apparently that got fucking nuked too. God damn it, those were totally there. Oh, I guess
love
I guess I
questions.
lost hours of work, which is
Damn, I'm
ridiculous
sorry, man. That really sucks.
and I think it's because the actual save got corrupted, and it's just not
Fuck.
opening up the stuff I had, which is real terrible. So the
You
like I had
should
questions
use
too.
You want to generate a bunch of questions, or were they well thought out?
They were not well thought out at all.
Good. I love the sound of that.
All right, let me find them real quick. I've got these
They
fucking
might
resources.
be slightly racist. No, I'm joking.
Oh, you know.
Which of these ketchup brands
But
do you
none of
want
these
to
at
be
all.
president?
Yeah.
Oh, the Russians.
All right. Where?
I'm surprised we didn't cover any of the shade being thrown at Bannon right now.
Oh, God.
I have been
Yes.
on so many not important websites today that I
bet.
don't even know what you're talking about.
So there's going to be a book that's released tomorrow, and there's a lot of Steve Bannon's testimony is in it, and it just shreds Donald Trump. I mean, basically showing him to be totally incompetent, didn't even want to be president, didn't think he would become president, and then having an anxiety attack when he was finally elected, and then be like, well, I guess I'm president now. Like,
wow.
In over his head, completely in over his head is the picture that they're painting in the book.
Right.
It was a bit more than that.
And the best part is Donald Trump issued a cease and desist letter
He did.
so
To
that the
ban
book
it.
wouldn't get published, which is the most incriminating, pathetic
Yeah.
move that anyone could do in this situation. If he wanted to do this right, he would have said, oh, that's just a pack of lies, and he would have dismissed it. But no, legal action. Real smart, JD.
Yeah, he's taking legal action against Bannon. He criticized Bannon, but it goes deeper than that. Bannon went on to say during an interview with the author of the book that essentially what he believes that Trump Jr. did and God, the other guys that are involved in it. My mind's not working right now. Essentially, what they did was treason, and that they should immediately contacted the FBI, and that Donald Trump Jr. is going to fold under pressure, and he's going to give up the whole Trump administration. Trump didn't take it too well.
All right. We're going to start with Shayna. Shayna, what was your best to drop the mic moment?
My best drop the mic moment. Oh man. That's a hard one.
Ha-cha-cha.
Right? I'm sure I've had some. I don't know if it's the best, but it's the one that popped into my head first just because I've been thinking about my most recent ex-boyfriend. He said something extraordinarily mean to me, and while I don't condone violence or breaking things, my reaction was to I left and I slammed his door so hard I actually broke it.
Excellent.
That's
Alright.
your best break the door moment.
He
All
did
right.
deserve it. Like I said, this is coming from somebody that doesn't condone that kind of behavior. In fact, I'm embarrassed. But he said something really mean.
All right.
Well, it was more than just saying something, but
Patrick, what's your best to drop the mic moment?
I'm out. I don't actually have, nothing comes to mind. I think if I had one, it was probably when I was really drunk, because I'm not dramatic like that. Oh, wait, let me think about this. No, I don't have anything for you, man.
All right.
Yeah, I think the only drop the mic was when I was in karaoke and I literally dropped the microphone.
Jason, do you have a drop the mic moment?
Yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of them, but I think my favorite one of all time, and I don't remember this, I don't remember what I said, but essentially, I was having some friends over for a friend's birthday party, and this lady that was invited was just fucking rude and like gave no fucks that people lived in this house and decided to be fucking stupid and break shit and just really like I lost my temper with her,
Right.
but it took me like 2 hours and I just at some point lost
Any day.
it
Thank you
and
very
just-
much for the resub.
Oh, thanks, man. And I just laid into this chick. The hardest I think I've ever laid into anybody. And essentially just threw her out. And the whole fucking party of like 50 people just started clapping. I was like, oh my God.
Jason,
Other days, Ashley, by the way.
I might know this.
Oh,
I might know who you're talking about. Potentially.
Word.
Maybe.
Well, I hope I didn't scar her for life, but I hope she's a better person because.
This is
right.
was this an? It's not an X, is it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Jason, do you
Definitely.
remember Princess Pea Pants?
Fuck. Yes, I do.
I'd have to say one of my best.
That fucking English bastard.
I have to say one of my best drop the mic moments was, okay, so for a background story for everybody real quick, I used to throw a lot of really fucking big parties, right? We had a 3-bedroom house, and we would put 70 people in that house every weekend. And there was one weekend where Jason and the boys brought over a new friend, and our new friend, he got a little drunk. So I'm in the middle of a shot for beer pong, right? Like I'm getting ready to take a shot. And this one girl that we had over there taps me on the shoulder and says, you should do something about that. And points over to the guy on the couch, right? And he's just super drunk and he's got his dick in his hand, right? Like out his pants, in his hand. And then he starts peeing on the floor. Just like in front of the chair, the couch that he's sitting on, right? And I'm all like, dude, what the fuck? And then like he puts his dick back in his pants and finishes peeing all over himself. So we finished the party with like a 5-foot barrier around this guy, right?
Yeah.
So then the next morning I wake up and going out, I wake him up, I'm all, dude, you got real drunk, pissed on my floor, and then pissed all over yourself. Tear this couch out of my front room before you leave. Like, I made him take the couch out of the house and put it on the fucking road, right? Because we'll just get another couch. We live downtown. There's free couches. So we made him haul him by himself outside, right? And then he left his fucking pissed drawers at my fucking house, right? So, like, I tried to take some fucking kindness on him, and I gave him a pair of my shorts that I never ended up getting back. I fucking really missed those shorts. But, I gave him a pair of my shorts, and, like, he left his pants and underwear in my bathroom. So...
He did the walk of shame, didn't he?
He did. He, like, walked out, fucking, and then walked to his work, where he had to go to work later that night.
Yep.
And then I asked these guys where he worked, and I delivered his pants to him at work in a fucking paper bag, and was all like, you left your pissed pants in my bathroom, and then gave it to him.
Safeway Bakery, motherfucker.
In front of a bunch of his fucking coworkers. And from what I understand, everyone referred to him from there on after as Princess Pea Pants. So,
Yep.
But yeah, that's my drop the mic moment. All right, next question. Oh wait, let's look at chat actually.
Oh, hey, free chopper rides. You know this individual. I don't know if he was British. I don't remember. He was European, but I don't remember his accent. Or where
European.
European on my
like
couch.
All right.
A question like this the other day.
Yes. Yes, kind of. But this is just similar. Jason, if you could learn only one magic spell, but it could only do something mundane and boring, what would the spell do?
Wash my fucking dishes. Easy as fuck, dude. No question, that's what it is. I don't even want to put them in the dishwasher. Boom.
They're clean.
Yep. Fucking, I'm just gonna eat food and be disgusting, and it's gonna clean it up. That's perfect.
All right, Shayna.
Make the whatever situation I'm in, the person that's most annoying, or all of them, but you know, like the tall person that wants to sit in front of me,
right?
The irritating person that wants to sit next to me just has a sudden urge to leave. Anytime I'm there and I have the moment that thought is starting to hit my brain, oh my god, will this person go away? And they do.
All right, Patrick.
I think it would be to deposit 1 penny into my bank account.
Hey,
And would just keep.
Hey,
And I would just.
Do it over and over and over again.
I would just do it all day long.
All right. I think I would like the magic spell to move something that someone has just placed down.
That's such a dick move.
But just slightly.
Just enough
Just
that
enough
it's not
so
in
that
the
they
sys-
sit
yeah.
on the ground.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, if somebody
like-
takes their keys out of their pocket and then puts it down, I will move it across the room so that they're all like, I just put my keys here.
Nice.
The nice thing about that is that not only is that mundane, but it's something you could do without magic.
Right, but I mean, I'll never get caught this way. Squabbly
Okay,
says,
Squabbly, I
just
don't
love it. It's
think
one
that's-
step away.
I don't think that's small and mundane. A 1% gain is fucking huge. Just like a forced 1% gain trade constantly.
Tilting says Eastern Europeans would have drank all of the drinks and stole some raw Silicon Valley water while looking for some booze.
While also making poop statues.
Right. Let's see.
I want one extra upvote on Reddit
One extra.
for every story.
Everybody's like, yeah, Squab, that's fucking massive.
All right. Starting with Patrick. You suddenly wake up in the middle of the night. What would be the scariest sound to hear after waking up?
The words "I'm pregnant."
Oh shit.
It's pretty fucked up.
Or just you want to fuck with somebody's head. Just walk up to somebody on the phone and just whisper, "He knows."
Yeah.
I was gonna say creepy whispering.
Creepy
Kinda
whispering.
weird.
All right,
Creepy
Jason.
whispering.
Probably a Donald Trump speech.
All right.
That'd be terrifying.
I think the phrase "you've shit yourself" and "sir,
Well,
you
well
need
led.
to leave the bus station."
Sir, you shit yourself. You need to leave the bus.
You had a moment to think about that question.
I
That's
did.
pretty good.
You guys gave me a couple seconds to think about it, so.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna start with Shane again. What high-level job do you think you could lie your way into with no experience and no one would notice?
Probably something to do with managing people.
Right.
That's so real.
Patrick.
High level job?
Yeah, what high-level job do you think you could lie into?
Lie my way into. Well, if I look the part, hopefully an actor or something, walk on set, be like, "Hey, yeah, I'm here to hold the camera rig," or like a movie set
Gotcha.
or something. Like I'll hold this light or whatever prop they're asking to be held.
You know that's not what actors do, right?
Just
Just to clarify,
Hollywood
they
movie
don't do
makers.
any of that stuff.
I said the word actor because
Okay.
I'm lazy.
You mean
You mean
Teamster.
movie person. Yeah.
Teamster.
It's Teamster. Name of the...
Teamster.
Yep.
Okay, just checking.
Jason.
The president of the United fucking
You
States.
stole my damn answer!
Of course I did. There's none that. What else would there be?
No one
Right.
would notice though.
Yeah, nobody would fucking notice. How about this? 50% of America wouldn't fucking notice.
Right. I'm going to have to say art critic.
Yeah. Agreed on that. Any kind of critic at all.
Right. If I was just given a bunch of clout all of a sudden because people were like,
Yeah.
"Yep, this is the new art critic," I would do well.
Yeah.
I think I would do real
I feel
well.
like that's just how critics work.
Right. Free Chopper Ride says that they would notice if you became president. Tate
That's
Slap
fair.
says porn star. It's a good one.
Tilting Fairy wants you to
Free
be
Chopper
younger than
Ride
that
says
president.
podcast host. Fuck you, Free
That's pretty fucking amazing, actually.
Right, I know.
You know, I want to change my answer.
What?
I think I could waltz into a suicide hotline.
And just help talk people off the ledge.
Unfortunately, that's not a high level job.
No.
It ought to be, but it's not.
Eh.
All right.
Those people aren't getting paid
Here's a hard one.
very well at all. I guess it depends on how you define high level.
And this one starts with Patrick. What would be the consequences of a scientific discovery that extended the lifespan of humans to 500 years? One consequence. One consequence. Okay.
One consequence. Life insurance policies would skyrocket or plummet. What's the other word? Something really messed up would happen in our stock market, I think.
All right.
You mean like overnight? Like take anybody? Like
Right.
take this pill, you can live for 500 years?
Right. It's mass produced, it's cheap, everybody gets it.
I mean, I think it would be utter chaos if it was overnight. God, I don't fucking know.
Extending the lifespan. Yeah, is it overnight?
Yep, it's all of a sudden everybody lives to 500. Jason.
I have an answer.
Revolution. If people start realizing they gotta pay taxes for 490 fucking years, shit's gonna change.
Also, we would run out of room immediately because so many people would be born and wouldn't be dying. So
That's a big assumption that people are still being born.
It's a valid assumption, isn't it?
It
Look
is.
at the population. Right. I love like your like left-handed skepticism. Like, are you sure about that?
That's fucking with you, dude.
I love it. It's so great.
Yeah,
Shayna.
I think the moon is flat. By the way.
Suicide.
That's fair.
Suicide, a lot of
A lot
suicide.
of people will get real bored after a certain amount of time. It's like, okay, I've watched everything, I've read everything, I've done all the things I feel like I need to do.
You're entering
Either
your
you'll
fifth
get
midlife
real
crisis.
creative or bored and just wither away and die, or suicide, something along that.
Right.
Dude, you could be married, have kids for 80 years, and be like, you know what? I'm done with this family. Time for a new family.
Yeah, see you later responsibilities.
Yeah,
I mean, you just be like, set up a different franchise. I mean, I'd be like, I've been with you for 80 years. I look like a god. I have the body of a 20-year-old. I'm 400 years old. I'm ready for my next marriage and children.
What if it worked the opposite way?
Where you just didn't unage? You had the body of a 450-year-old?
Yep, and you're just that way for the whole fucking time, and you just slowly got younger until you were a baby and died.
That movie was terrible.
It was so bad. Everyone's like, it's the new Forrest Gump.
There wasn't even anything deep about it.
Shut the fuck up.
It was supposed to be profound, and it was anything but.
Life was a box of chocolates.
And then they tried to make
Life was a box of chocolates.
Made it ridiculous, as they often do.
Squab says lawsuits from the people that were already almost dead and didn't get to be old as fuck. Then just get to be old as fuck for
fucking fair.
410 years. I would say
everybody would have an STD by the time they hit like 300.
Yeah, true.
No people would not have STDs.
Right.
Yeah.
STDs wouldn't breed out.
We would all have AIDS, and we would just be like, all right, let's just keep fucking.
You know what I also think? I think traffic would stop being a fucking problem in a lot of places. Even though there'd be overpopulation, people would just not be in a fucking hurry. They'd be like, look, man, I got fucking years to get to work. I'm
Yathua
fucking chill.
Yathua, welcome. Just said life in prison.
Oh shit.
That would be there'd have to be an update to that.
Well, also,
he's good enough to stay in here for 100.
Well, some of those really terrible people can actually serve the time that they're doing.
Also, the people
death sentence would become popular,
but the people in prison wouldn't be given this incredible opportunity. They would be denied it. So I don't, unless you commit a crime after you've been given the pill. Only new prison inmates would be given those life sentences, not the current.
Yeah, so for like 10 fucking years, it's like, oh no, I'm only living till 80 in prison. But then after that 10 years, it's like, what are we gonna do with these 500-year-olds?
Well, you become really good at
Soylent Green.
Right. All right. Well,
Start
it's
eating
9
people,
o'clock.
man.
I think that's the end of the podcast.
All right.
I apologize for the technical issues, but yeah, things happen. Jason, you got another bit?
I have one bit.
You know what needs to happen.
Guys, this is for you. Why about all of them dancing?
Right. I was dancing?
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I can't see your video footage though. Yeah.
I have danced every time, Jason.
Okay, good.
I think we're gonna get 2 more times.
It's a good way to play out the show with a whole 5 cents.
God damn it!
And we're just listening to the same like 5-second clip every time.
Right,
Okay,
because
let's
because
go
otherwise
read-
it's copyright issues.
Let's go. Yeah, right. Let's go raid Uncivil.
Oh shit! Yeah, he
Gave
subbed
us
today.
love.
He subbed today. So just a sec.
Good squab. I hope you're all dancing.
Choo choo.
I don't know what's happening.
So join the raid up
Come
top.
raid with us.
What do I do?
Not
No,
much.
I don't
Essentially,
think you
hit
have to do
join up
anything.
there. We're all gonna hop into our buddy's channel and fucking just like overpopulate his Twitch feed.
I don't
Right.
see. I need.
You don't
button on
need
my
to-
screen that says join.
It's, you don't
Right,
need to do
just-
anything,
it-
Patrick.
You're good.
You're
Right.
in. Udo's gonna take
Okay.
us. It's
Right.
The little at the top, little bar is.
Thanks, everybody.
Much love.